So this right here is the GPD Win. A Windows 10 gaming handheld with an Intel Atom Z8700 processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 64-bit Windows, 64 gigs of storage, a 5.5-inch 720p screen, and Windows 10. And it also features a microSD slot, which I plugged a 200 gig microSD card into. And it features a USB 3.0 slot, which you can plug flash drives into. The nice part about Titanfall is that you can turn on automatic sprint, which means that you can make up for the fact that this controller does not let you click down the thumbsticks. These are my video settings. They're all set to low, and you can't change the resolution to anything lower than 720p. So let's play Titanfall on the GPD Win. Now, the load times on Titanfall running on the GPD Win are a bit long, and the game does have some slowdown, which I suspect is due to the slow microSD slot. Remember, the microSD slot on this thing is slower than a USB 3 flash drive, so if you own a GPD Win, I'd recommend that you plug in a big USB 3.0 drive, which I have. However, Titanfall needs a 200 gig microSD to install. It will not install on a 128 gig flash drive, and the reason for that is probably because of the whole the audio decompression thing that Titanfall does, where it will decompress all the sound files. It's something weird that only Titanfall on PC does. And Titanfall on PC isn't exactly the greatest port ever. So, this right here is not being streamed. This is running natively on the GPD Win. No no streaming from a console, no streaming from a PC. Just Titanfall running on the GPD Win. And the load times I mentioned are long. Especially for the first time you load the game during your play session, it will be longer. The next times, not so much. And this is probably because of the microSD card. The game is nearly over, but that's not bad for our purpose, because I'm just recording.
It's on the way. Stand by for Titanfall.
Because I'm just recording just a little bit of gameplay, so you can see how well this runs. I mean, there's only so much Titanfall 1 can play, because it's not that great of a game. And it just takes one match and you'll run into everything wrong with Titanfall. But I already got a kill. Titanfall can be a fun game in bursts. I say that because it can be fun, and then next thing you know, you'll want to break your controller, or you'll realize that you'll realize just why you quit playing Titanfall in the first place. Let's put it that way. So the game has frame rate issues, especially if you run around, but I don't know how much of these are due to the microSD slot of the GPD Win not exactly being the fastest. The game runs great.
Catching up, boss, but we're still trailing behind them. You've got to step it up down there.
The screen looks great on here, the game looks great on here, but the frame rate is not exactly the best. And I got him. I got another person.
You got it. Stand by for Titanfall.
Let's get an Italian and blow somebody up until I get blown up.
Control transferring to pilot. Titanfall incoming. A friendly Titan is attacking your target. Warning, health system low.
It's over, guys. We lost. Fall back to base.
Pilot, it's time to clear out. Head for an evac point now.
See, like I said, every time you play this game, you remember another reason you traded this game back into GameStop. And especially when your frame rate's not so great. But while Titanfall might be a textbook definition of mediocrity, it's pretty impressive that a game that's only 3 years old can still run on the GPD Win. I mean, well, technically 2.5, but it's nearing its 3-year anniversary. After all, I mean, this was one of the first big Xbox One games, so... And it's impressive that a handheld can run this game natively. So what else can I say? This is Titanfall. Everything good and bad about Titanfall is on here. And that's all that needs to be said. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more. For more games on the GPD Win. Suggest more games you'd want to see running on the GPD Win in the comments.